go ahead and Corey, you better sub. You better sub, Corey. Or I mean donate. Or I mean hype the train up. Better hype the train up. I gotta change my spec, but we already started recording this. That hype train is gonna be the reason we get them out. It is. Let me switch specs and then we golden. Let's get this. Yeah, 100%. And like I said, like my biggest video I've ever had was what was it? 10 million views, but it's on like a clickbait video, like a video where it's like POV, your grandma's trash, your grandma's stuff is actually trash or something, because it's, has to do with junk removal and like doing hoarding jobs and shit like that would always trigger people. And so I've had many of those videos go viral, including, one hit 10 million. But I mean, it got me 0 followers, like literally maybe 200 in comparison to I've had smaller videos get me thousands of followers. And that's what I'm struggling with now. I don't get it. Like, I really don't know if Instagram's like fucking hiding the follow button or what. Like, it just doesn't make sense that, like, I still get a lot of views. I get, a decent amount, I guess. But the fact that, like, on Instagram and TikTok, I get 0 followers or like 1. But on Instagram, my following, I'm losing followers every day because I'll gain 20 followers, but I lose 40. Also with Instagram right now being super gay, like it keeps fucking with my account, so I can't even post consistently right now. It'll let me post one time and then I try to post again and it's like, you can't post right now. You fucking, your account's restricted or something. I'm like, what the fuck is going on? And then I guess because they're all connected, I have like 5 accounts, 5 different Instagrams. Every single one of them, ends up doing that, or it'll let me post one video on a different one and then instantly right back to, you can't post no more. And so I'm struggling with that. At least TikTok now you can schedule posts, so that's making posting easier. So I don't have to actually log onto the app and look at it anymore. And I think that's what makes YouTube so much easier to grow, because I'm not constantly like logging in and like seeing the views or whatever. I can just post and like kind of forget about it. And I am growing on YouTube, but yeah, it's like, I don't know, dude. Instagram and TikTok, I have not grown at all. A single ounce in 6 months, a year. And that is a sign to never self-sabotage, because even though I didn't want to be known as junk removal, I shouldn't have been a fucking idiot, and I should have kept the POV text videos going, which I could go back to it, but now it's kind of like I've lost the momentum of that. So now it would just be, views. Like, I don't get followers from those anymore. And that's where I got my 20,000 followers from, was posting like text on screen junk removal videos. But then I fucking sabotaged myself like I always do, and I lost all momentum, and now I'm just sitting at like 20k ghost account, that gets no real engagement, no growth. And it makes me wonder if that account's ever gonna get growth, honestly. Like, I have no fucking idea, man. Kind of crazy. Kind of sucks too, but we'll see. One of these days. It's just a matter of time. Like I said, it just takes one fucking video, and at least I'm on something again that now I enjoy it. I enjoy posting streaming clips. So now it's just a matter of fucking, literally, one video that needs to pop off to where people know who I am as what I'm doing now. And then it's game over, Game over. Well, hell yeah, we unlocked a new fucking emote, by the way, gang. That's lit. And for the hype train, again, very grateful. And dude, I feel you. It's like I will not lie that that's one thing that definitely stresses me out, is the feel that I need to post on all these social medias, because I feel like if I don't, I'm going to get left behind, because everybody else is posting on all these social medias. And it's like a constant loop of like, if I don't fucking post, then I'm like down on myself, but then I'm down on myself because the videos don't do well, and I'm just fucking in this like loop of like, what the fuck do I do next? Like, when is something gonna pop off? How much work do I have to put in? I literally post 15, 20 videos, if not more, a day on YouTube, and that's just on YouTube, you know? So then on every other platform, I'm posting the same videos, which obviously adds up as additional videos. So I literally post 60, 70 videos a day, like no fucking joke. And I just, I feel like I'm fucking on the sand, framed the fuck out, ramming the revs, trying anything and everything, and I am just stuck, and no progress is being made, and there's nobody coming to tow me out of this fucking life, this ditch. You know, so I don't fucking know, dude. All I know is I'll never quit, and one of these days it has to work out. If I've had a 10 million video view before, I know I can do it again. I just honestly wish it would happen soon. Like, straight the fuck up, dude. It is very discouraging to put so much work in and see no progress, but that's the life of chasing this dream, man. And some people do all this work and never make it. So I just pray to God that I'm not 1% that actually does, bro. At the very least, at the very end of everything, if it doesn't happen, at least I know I tried and gave everything I could. But that is maybe I just need to trust more in God, because I do fear that a lot. I wonder if I'm just wasting time. But obviously, same thing I just said, like I've said before, it's like nothing really matters anyways. Like, what are you gonna do what would I do otherwise, you know? It's like, what would I do otherwise? It's like, I have to do something to stay busy. I can't just fucking sleep my whole life away. I wouldn't want to do that. So, effort is better than no effort. And just continue to pray that all this is worth it in the afterlife. That something, that there's something bigger, and this is just a fucking test. Because then really, if there's not, what is the point of anything? You know? Shit that I'm always contemplating and thinking about, you know? And yeah, I've noticed that too. You know, like I said, I'm grateful, I'm growing, I'm seeing progress. Like, if I look at my fucking, I'll screenshot my let me go ahead and start this battle real quick, just to start it. Because it's gonna take fucking forever for him to yap and shit. But let me go ahead over here. I will screenshot my YouTube analytics, and you'll see, you know, like it literally says I've grown 620% more than average. You know, so I know what I'm doing is working. It's just what I've said in the past is, like, I don't understand what makes a video get 900 views but not 9,000. 9,000 views but not 90,000. 90,000 but not, you know, 900,000 or 9 million. You know? And so, something I'm always wondering. But I just posted my YouTube analytics in there. I hadn't even attacked that guy and he died. By the way, for those watching this YouTube clip, we're about to get this mount, and make sure you join the Discord. It's in the description of all YouTube videos, gang. Oh, dude, I love that song. Yeah, absolutely love that song. That shit was fire. I actually played it. Corey and I went to get some fucking Chinese, and I played it. It was actually the last song I played before we got home. Corey, how did you like that song that I played at the very last, before we got home? But I think what really got me on that song, no joke, dude, is like, it's not even the song, but the words. You know, that motivational speech, no joke, especially in like the time period I'm going in now, or like just the emotions I'm feeling right now, dude, that shit like brings like tears to my eyes, because it's just so true. It's like we spend so much time like thinking and worrying about shit that doesn't matter, instead of just living and being in the moment and caring about shit that matters, you know? And I'm super guilty of that shit, and I hate it. I hate it. And so that too is something I'm just working on. It really does. That's literally, like, I think that's why, like, Don't get me wrong, the beat and everything is super dope, but I think that's why that song really blew up, because of like the ethereal sound to it before the beat drops of just like him talking. Alan Watts is a fucking G, dude. Dude is a fucking G. That's so real. And obviously you can tell that's like an old clip. Like it's not like new. So for people to understand that shit, you know, 10, 15 years ago, I don't know how old that Alan Watts, you know, speech is. The only thing I know is that he does talk about pictures in there. So it had to be at least when you could take pictures of shit. But still, you could take pictures in the 70s and shit. So how old was it? I don't know. But like, that is what makes that song so fucking legendary, in my opinion. Absolutely crazy. And also, for those people watching the YouTube video, the song we're talking about is Enzo, or Overthinker by Enzo, on all platforms. So check that shit out. Check that shit out if you're watching this video. And now, we are about to get this motherfucker out, dude.
I have not come this far to be stopped. The future I have planned will not be jeopardized.
Let's get it. Let's get it.
You will taste true.
I can't remember how many times I've ran this dungeon, because I didn't run this last week. I kind of forgot, and so that sucks. Just like, you know, every time you miss it, you miss out on a chance, which obviously means it takes that much longer. Technically, well, yeah, because you still have to wait another week, even if I got it. So, but one mount at a time, and as long as I continue to grind some mounts out, like I said, one mount at a time. That's all that matters. Same thing with that Chicago song I sent. In the beginning, the words in that are like so fucking like literally every time the hook comes on, at least in this current time of my life, dude, it literally brings like, gets me emotional as fuck, because I'm just like, bro. I'm just like, fucking bro, dude. Let's see. I thought another one might pop up, dude. L in the chat for Logan. Not for losing, but for Logan. L in the chat. Didn't get the amount, but that's all right, gang. We'll see you next week on that one.